Hi, I'm Allison DuBois. Watch Medium every Monday night at 9 o'clock on Sci-Fi.
Sci-Fi brings you the truth behind Medium with the real Allison DuBois.
I'm a consultant on the show Medium. So they call me and say, what's going on in your life? I'll be in the grocery store on my cell phone, and Glenn Karen will be like, okay, when you look through the eyes of a serial killer, and so I have to pull my card over, and sometimes I realize I'm talking too loudly, and I'm talking about what serial killers see, and I notice I'm drawing a bit of a crowd, and so then I kind of scoot along or tell Glenn I'll have to call him back later. So I'm very much like the character in the show in that there is so much overlap of my life and my work that I can't seem to separate the two. I think they've done a pretty accurate job of portraying who I am and my husband Joe and our 3 daughters. So I think the episodes are accurate on the family aspect. They do change the cases that they show in the episodes. We don't want to re-injure the family of the victims for entertainment. So the storylines on the murders, to me, they're secondary. They're not the important part. It's how it affects my family, how it affects me, and how I deal with it. I think Patricia Arquette portrays me accurately in the show. It's funny, I get letters and people are like, I can't imagine that you would throw tantrums like that. It's like, oh no, mine are worse. You know, she's actually quite nice, and she's a wonderful person. I just was so impressed when I saw her portray me, because it was like looking in a mirror but seeing somebody else's face. But the things that she would say and the inflection she puts on it is how I am. So I always tell her I'm trying to learn how to be more patient from her character on the show. I think that's reflected in her winning the Emmy. You know, 1 season into Medium was an enormous accolade, so I'm very impressed with her, and she's 5'1", and I'm taller than her, and I really like that. So just little things like that make me happy.
Medium, Mondays at 9 on Sci-Fi.